Imagine this. Every year, on February 14th, the world turns red with roses, hearts, and grand romantic gestures. People spend billions on gifts, chocolates, and flowers, believing they are celebrating love. But what if I told you that this day is not what it seems? What if the origins of Valentine's Day were far darker than you ever imagined? What if, in celebrating it, you were unknowingly engaging in something that goes against your faith? This is not just another celebration. This is a carefully crafted illusion that has been normalized over centuries, deceiving even those with the strongest of beliefs. But today, we are exposing the truth, a truth that may shock you, but one that every Muslim must know. Before you accept any tradition, you must ask, where did it come from? Who started it? And does it align with the teachings of Islam? Valentine's Day has its roots in ancient pagan rituals, long before it was associated with love. It dates back to a Roman festival called Lupercalia, a celebration filled with disturbing and immoral practices. Historians describe how this festival involved acts of indecency, where men would sacrifice animals and then use their skins to whip women in a twisted belief that it would make them fertile. It was a day of chaos, intoxication, and immorality, a day where limits were removed and desires were given full control. Later, in the 3rd century, the Roman Emperor Claudius II executed a man named Valentine for secretly conducting marriages. The Catholic Church later declared him a saint, merging his name with the pagan festival to give it a Christian appearance. Over time, this event evolved into what we now know as Valentine's Day. But make no mistake, the core of this celebration has always been about desires, not real love. And as Muslims, we must ask, should we take part in something that has such impure origins? Today, Valentine's Day is presented as a harmless occasion, a day to express love. But look deeper and you will see a hidden agenda. The modern world has turned this day into an industry, a business designed to make you spend money, chase temporary feelings, and embrace a culture that normalizes relationships outside of marriage. Think about it. Billions of dollars are spent on gifts, restaurants, and experiences, all for just one day. But do these material things define love? Social media pressures people to showcase their relationships, making those who are single feel lonely or inadequate. Is that real love, or is it just an illusion? It has become an excuse to break boundaries, leading people toward relationships that are not based on true commitment but rather fleeting desires. Allah has given us a complete way of life, one that does not rely on man-made celebrations to define love. So why should we take part in a tradition that promotes everything Islam warns us against? Love is one of the greatest blessings from Allah, but love in Islam is pure, respectful, and built on honor. It is not about a single day of grand gestures, but about a lifetime of sincerity, loyalty, and sacrifice. True love in Islam is centered around love for Allah. The greatest love a believer can have is love for their Creator. If you love someone, you guide them toward Allah, not away from Him. Marriage is another key pillar. Islam encourages love that is nurtured within the sacred bond of marriage. A relationship based on faith, respect, and devotion is far stronger than one built on temporary emotions. Love extends beyond romance. It includes family and community. Love is not just about romantic relationships. It extends to parents, siblings, friends, and all of humanity. Every day is an opportunity to show kindness and care, not just February 14th. So why should we reduce something as deep as love to a single, commercialized day that does not align with our beliefs? Islam teaches us to be cautious of blindly following practices that contradict our faith. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, warned us against imitating other cultures in ways that go against our values. He said, "Whoever imitates a people is one of them." This is not just about Valentine's Day. It is about understanding the impact of what we choose to accept in our lives. When we participate in these celebrations, we are indirectly endorsing their origins and the values they promote. Ask yourself, if this day promotes ideas that contradict Islamic teachings, is it truly harmless? If it encourages relationships outside of marriage, is it something a believer should support? If it distracts people from their greater purpose, is it really worth celebrating? The deception is real, but as Muslims, we have been given knowledge. We have been given guidance. And most importantly, we have been given a choice. Rather than falling into the trap of Valentine's Day, here are better ways to express love in ways that are pleasing to Allah. Strengthen your relationship with Allah. The greatest act of love is to remember your Creator, pray sincerely, and seek His guidance. Express love every day. love is not about grand gestures once a year. Show kindness, appreciation, and respect to your spouse, family, and friends every single day. Give charity in secret instead of spending money on meaningless gifts. Help those in need. True love is about giving, not just receiving. Make dua for your loved ones. Pray for those you love. Ask Allah to bless them, guide them, and grant them success in this life and the next. Celebrate love the right way. If you are married, make every day special through small acts of kindness. If you are single, prepare yourself for a marriage that is built on faith and sincerity. Valentine's Day may seem harmless, but it is a well-designed distraction that pulls people away from what truly matters. It feeds materialism, false expectations, and desires that weaken faith. It is a celebration that does not belong to us, nor does it align with the teachings of Islam. Every day is an opportunity to seek Allah's pleasure, to live with purpose, and to love in ways that are meaningful and everlasting. Do not let a man-made tradition define how you express love. Do not let society dictate what love should look like. Instead, embrace the love that is eternal, the love for Allah, the love for righteousness, and the love for the path that leads to paradise. Now, ask yourself, will you choose temporary illusions, or will you choose the eternal truth? The decision is yours. But remember, true love is not found in one day. It is found in a lifetime of obedience to Allah.